Just imagine that every boring and repetitive task you do on your computer can be automated, and everything without writing a single line of code. Sending emails, copying data, even posting on social media. That is exactly what N8N does. I'm going to show you how to build your first automation from scratch. We're going to build chat application to talk to our local LLMs, like Ollama. So let's start from the installation. And first, as we figured out, we need to go to the N8N website. Here, you want to push the get started. It will tell you that you can start automating today, but looking for self-host because we ultimately gonna use the self-hosted version, and we're gonna open installation docs. Self-hosting N8N. There are many different options, but I prefer using Docker, and I suggest you guys using Docker as well. And we click Docker installation guide. N8N recommends using Docker for most self-hosting needs. Different approaches. They even have a video. In that video, it's more visual. So if you want to watch that video, you can go and click on that, and it will show you how to install the N8N, but using the Docker desktop UI. So you're gonna click the buttons. In my approach, I'm going to use the old-fashioned ways through the CLI, so that through the terminal. I prefer this approach more. So in this case, it says like Docker volume create N8N data. So again, you can just copy paste it. And by the way, we also want to make sure that we know how to install Docker. It's pretty simple. You just search Docker desktop. You're gonna click on it, download Docker desktop, pick your system, and then simply install it. And everything else stays the same. To have it in console, in my opinion, so I have macOS, so I can install it like that. So I can install it in order to run it through the CLI. But for you guys, if you don't want to do that, you can simply recreate all the steps in the UI. I'm not going to cover that part, unfortunately. Let's proceed. So if we go in here, we see that our Docker volume, so we can create that one using this command, Docker volume create N8N test. In my case, I'm doing the test command and creating the volume test because I already have data, which is my main one. And I suggest you guys using the same as in this example. Then I want to make sure that we can run this command pretty easily. So in my case, I'm creating a file that I can run automatically using the shell alias then, but I also can run it using bash. We have this generic time zone, but if you want to put your time zone, you want to go to this website, pick your time zone, and then just simply copy paste it. When you have that, you can place it in here, like in my case, your Berlin, and you're gonna save it. And then you want to run it. Yeah. Now we have our N8N installed. So let's see. Okay, and always the first window is like, give me your email information. So you have to go through all of these steps. And of course the system will ask for your email and then send me a free key license. You click on that and your license is on the way. So that was it for the setup of N8N. So this is how the main workflow and N8N dashboard looks like. These are the workflows that you have. These are the credentials that you connect different services with. Then executions, the full log of executions and the status, if it failed or not. And data tables. I honestly don't use data tables, so it's probably for the data. And if you want to use some workflows that store that data, that you can then connect with different workflows for your purposes, you probably will have this blank. But in order to create a workflow, you can simply create a workflow. And this is it. So you created a workflow, then you can call it the way you want it to be. And this is like the literally everything you need for the creation. If you want to start from scratch, you can click add first step and pick anything you want. For instance, like Gmail, and then on message received or actions that you want to have. If you don't know from where to start, you can take one of the templates and start playing with that. They are different templates in here, but not really helpful ones. So anyway, you can click see more templates, and this will throw you to this template workflow automation templates. At the same time, if you're on a website, you can go to the product and templates. So I like this section more because you can pick popular applications, or you can actually type and search for them. As you see, there are many different templates from what to choose. So you can specify, like maybe RSS. Okay, so create and send tech news digest with RSS, Gemini, AI, and Gmail. Okay, let's see. It's pretty big. You can go and see how does it look in here. There's a full setup guide. So sometimes people put a lot of details in these templates in order to recreate the same. It won't be a problem for you. But at the same time, easier would be going here, copy template to clipboard. Then you can simply go to your newly created workflow and paste it. And right now you have literally the same workflow, like on this picture. So usually in these steps for production, they put information on how to either like update some of the workflows or how to even run it correctly. And it's pretty huge just to begin with. So in my opinion, we're not going to use it for these purposes. But other than that, this is how the actual advanced workflow stuff can look like. So let's go back. By the way, if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button below. And let's see the simple template. Our first AI agent in N8N. Okay, as I said, you can start from scratch, or you can use some of the templates. In this template, you simply type a message. This message is going to this agent, and it's going to the Ollama. And then Ollama gives back the response. So basically, it's a chat application. In this case, we created chat message, right? And then we put it in Ollama. So in order for this to work, you want to have Ollama installed. When you have it installed, you want to go to the application in the tray, to the settings, and in the settings, you want to expose it to the network. So this way, we can access Ollama from inside of a Docker container. And if you don't have Ollama, you can simply install it by going to this website and copy pasting this command to your terminal. Or you can actually download for other operating systems. And then you want to go to models, choose any model you want. For instance, Quen. And I would like to use this one. Simply Ollama run in the terminal, or actually Ollama pull to download it. And that's it. Gonna download this model. So I have a couple models, so I'm not going to download this model. But anyways, let's go. So we have this agent, how to create this whole thing. So we go in here, click AI, pick AI agent. Then we need Ollama. Ollama. Search it, need chat model. So this is the chat model, exactly like here. You probably will have no credentials, but typically you don't need to specify API key for Ollama or anything else. In this case, it uses localhost. It's wrong because it's inside a Docker container, so it's never going to find any Ollama in there. That's why we want to specify the host Docker internal in order to reach our Ollama installed on our computer from the inside the Docker container. And when you put exactly the same, you can simply check or try it to see if the connection tested successfully. Then you can pick different models. Let's take this one. And then you have the chat model. Simply connect it. And this way we're almost close to make it a chat application. Unfortunately, only one chat trigger is allowed, but in chat message, literally the same. But anyway, let's then delete this. So I'm gonna type hello. As soon as we type hello, it goes to the agent. Agent takes this whole message hello to Ollama. And this way, we have our output. Welcome to N8N. Let's start with the first step. Okay, and this is the demo. So it asks me to actually add some memory. Can add some memory in there. Not a problem. Sample memory. Let's run it again. Hi, I'm happy to help you with your schedule. Let's get started with the steps we'd like to do first. So basically, we need this memory to have a chat, some reference, right, some knowledge of things that we've communicated. But as soon as it's ready, we can pass the output to something different, like a different AI, maybe Google Sheet, Google Drive, Google Docs, literally whatever we want. And this is how the simple workflow would look like. If we want to recreate it, let's do this. I'm going to click workflow, add first step, add field, response mode, make chat publicly available, test chat. Hello. Okay. Then we click on plus. As we've seen, we need Ollama, not this one. Ollama chat model. Okay. And we need our agent. AI agent. Okay. Chat model. So we have this connected. We can put it in any place. The good thing about it, it's all visual. Then we need memory. We can use memory, but yeah. Hello. Okay, it works. Nice to meet you. Something I'll help you with. We'd like to chat. And this way you can chat with your Ollama through this interface. And this was the simple workflow. That's it for today's setup. But remember, if you want to understand N8N better, you have to build more tools, more automations. By the way, if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Stay safe, stay updated, and stay harder to hack. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.